This is going to be the most random video ever.
You're always so peaceful and so slow, and now you're crazy.
Yeah,
I love it.
I
influenced you.
I was always crazy, but in my YouTube videos, I always try to be calm.
Oh, Vincent! We love you, don't we?
Oh. Hejka, kochani.
Witajcie na moim kanale.
Witajcie na moim kanale.
I can see it.
It's too long.
Hejka, kochani. Witajcie na moim kanale.
Perfect. Hi, friends. I'm gonna cringe a lot because I never filmed a video with someone else before. Yeah, so I forgot to introduce myself and to introduce you. My name is Ariane. I'm a French illustrator. I live in France, but I'm today coming to you from Poland.
Shocking.
Shocking! And this is Werka, my idol. You might know her because she's famous.
I am.
You have over 11,000 followers.
Excuse me, almost 12,000.
Almost 12,000, you're so fucking famous. So we're in your studio, your amazing, beautiful studio, and we have not prepared anything because we think we're too good to prepare stuff.
Of course.
Of course, and we just want to blabber on about our artistic journeys and how we met, and yeah, just all around be cute and give advice that is coming from me. I mean,
advice no one asked for. Yeah, I'm so good at it.
Yeah, but you are famous, so you can give advice.
Oh yeah, I can influence people now.
Yeah, she's an influencer. I'm just someone who likes to ramble, and I love the sound of my own voice. So
I love it too.
Oh, thank you. Why wouldn't you? I know Werka because I was once scrolling Instagram as one does, and I found one of her amazing miniature paintings of a landscape, and I was like, I need to buy this. And being the fanboy that I am, I think I messaged you or you messaged me to say thank you, and I was like, oh my god, I love all that you do. I had seen just 2 things, but I was like, I'm in love with it, and I messaged you and we became friends. And I flew to Poland like a crazy person on my own, knowing nothing about Poland and knowing nothing of the Polish language, and I just met you, and the rest is history.
Yeah, and yesterday me and my husband, we tried to poison them, but they didn't eat the mushrooms.
So Werka, how have you become so amazing and famous? Like, what's your journey? I want my people to get to know you the way I know you. Like,
it all comes down to me being a cripple.
Oh.
Yeah, but for real, I started drawing when I was 16, and I lived in a little town, Olecko. It was so tiny that they couldn't move the snow in the winter, so I couldn't go outside in the winter. So I just started drawing because I had so much time. There was no TikTok, no Instagram back then. I'm so old.
I was gonna say because you're old.
Yeah, so I had to do something with myself. So I started drawing, and then the rest is history. 12,000 followers.
Yeah, and many more to come.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. But yeah, I think it was my safe place because I had a shitty childhood, and that was my safe place. I just put some earphones on, listened to some music, and I was learning how to draw from books and YouTube mainly, and some blogs.
Because there was the internet, you're not that old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes, there was some internet. Yeah, and then I progressed, and I took about the wrong path. I started learning English in college. I was doing that for 3 years, but then I switched majors to art finally. I followed my heart, and I've been following my heart for 8 years now.
Oh my gosh. They say it takes 8 years to master something. So.
Oh no! I'm far from being a master.
You are a master. Look at this.
Heidi, no!
Oh, you are.
No, I don't want to be a master.
I mean,
I want to go towards it and never reach it.
I think all the best masters are masters because they keep learning every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think you are a master because you refuse having the title of master. It makes you the ultimate master.
Stop it, keep going.
Stop it, keep going. Yeah. I loved hearing the story. I love that I said I knew the story and then you told the story and I was shocked because you hadn't told me the thing about you not being able to go outside. You hadn't told me. So I'm sorry that you had to live through that.
I'm not.
I mean, I'm glad that you know how
it was awful, yeah, but I was happy to be able to find my safe space. That was the most important thing in my life, I think. And that was the thing that kept me alive for so many years when I was struggling the most. I wanted to unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe to our life.
But I didn't.
But she didn't. Please, folks, if you're struggling, get help, please.
Also, there is a Polish poet, Wisława Szymborska. I don't remember the poem by heart, but she says something like that along the words that the happy times and the bad times, everything will pass, and that's the most beautiful thing about them. Yeah. But
if you're struggling, still get help. I mean, we're not here saying like, oh, it's all in your head, just focus on the positive. No, get help.
No one should be alone.
Yeah, no one should be alone.
In bad times, really. No
Get
one.
help.
I had friends. I had my best friend, Natalka. She kept me alive as well. So
shout out, Natalka. I'm trying to be funny, I don't know why. I feel like the people who watch my channel wouldn't want the type of advice like, oh, how do you grow your YouTube channel? But maybe they would want to know how you found your own style. Can you tell me about that?
I had room to grow because I allowed myself to learn and to acknowledge that I don't know everything. But the most important thing was to experiment. All the sketchbooks, scraps of paper, anything. I would scroll through Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, anything that had art in there, stealing from different artists, trying out some ideas. That's why I don't gatekeep my technique that I'm using. Anyone is allowed to know anything I know about art. I want to share my art and my skills and my techniques, anything. But just experiment. And the whole concept of style, I think we focus on that too much. First, technical skills, and then the style will come naturally, really. As long as you experiment and learn the basics, you'll be good to go. It will come, because I remember when I was 16, 17, 18, 20, me and my best friend, we would draw together numerous nights together by the same desk. It was awesome, and we would talk all the time about personal style, and then we would just show each other some Instagram accounts with really great, unique artworks. And I think we fixated on that topic too much, just trying to find the style. So as I told you, I think yesterday or today, sometimes when I thought, oh, I found it, my style, but it was so forced that I had to use my own works as a reference to replicate this style on another works. But then when I don't know, I let it go. Let it go. Because I applied for a job in an art gallery and they rejected me. They didn't want me, her, shocking. But I thought, no, fuck that. I'll just do what I do best.
I remember you wrote to me when you didn't get the job.
Art, and I really wanted that job because it was in the art gallery, working, just making some content videos for it. But then I thought I can work for myself. I can work on my videos, on my art, and Janek was also very supportive. So
we love Janek here.
We do.
Shout out to Janek!
Yeah, we're gonna invite him at some point. I want to show off my queen.
Oh my god, you should.
Yeah, so we're talking about the style.
Yeah.
Just experiment.
Experiments.
And don't focus on that too much. It will come.
How would you define my artistic style? Because I feel like I have no style. I'm bringing the subject back to me and then I will talk about you. How would you define it? Because for the past few months, I feel like I've been only experimenting and losing completely a sense of style. Like, I feel like I've been doing so many different stuff that I have no style anymore.
Well, you do have a style.
I do.
Really. When I see your artworks, before I see your name on Instagram, I know it's yours.
Really?
Because
How?
it's so colorful.
Oh.
It pops immediately and it's so effortless.
Effortless is not.
It is.
not.
You'll have to show the drawing of me that you did yesterday.
Oh.
With a pen.
I put a lot of effort into it.
But it looks so light and so fresh. Really light. Your style is so light
It's instinct.
and bright. Yes.
Light and bright. And
But that's the thing, you allowed yourself to experiment. You didn't focus on finding. There's no such thing as finding the style. It'll just come to you. You don't have to look for it. Just like you don't have to look for love. Love will just come to you.
This is turning into a sermon.
No, but for real,
No, I'm kidding.
I was really focused on finding the love of my life, and I was dating wrong boys, wrong for me. And then when I just said, like, fuck it, I don't care about this anymore. Immediately I met my husband.
Yeah.
Immediately. So everything good will just come to you.
I mean, that's true about Midi as well. My boyfriend is... The minute I was like, I don't need him anymore, he came back to me and I was like, oh, okay. I could use him.
And he's hot.
And he's hot.
Yeah.
Okay, I would describe your style as 1, autumnal, 2, vibrant, and 3, master, because I feel like you've got the master vibe, like the oh, this is a painting that could go in a museum and people from the next generation would be like, oh yeah, Werka was a master of oils and pigments and graphite. So I feel like, yeah, autumn, because this is your season.
I love autumn.
Master and vibrancy, because it's always so lively and emotional too, like romantic maybe. Maybe too, because there's romance in it.
Yeah. I think I'm in a point in my life when I have to comfort myself a lot, because we were talking about meaning in art, right?
Yeah.
And I'm always worried that my art has no
narrative.
Yes. That it lacks something, that it's just a picture. But then when I look at it, it's something I need my heart needs to be warm and comforted. I'm going through therapy and all that shit. So, and then I'm going towards a point where I will be comfortable sharing my disabled experience in my art. So I'm just thinking about how to do that. But for now, I'm just painting my sister with cute warm colors because this helps me.
So how to find your style? Experiment, go to therapy.
And just fuck it.
Do you think we should light the main light? Do you think it's too dark?
Maybe. So tell me, how did you get into arts?
Oh my god.
You pick up on accents
So
immediately.
Immediately. I'm a chameleon. I became an artist. I don't know how I became. I feel like it's something that I'm creative intrinsically, but I had the chance of growing up in a very artistic house. My dad is an engineer, my mom is an artist, and she was an architect and an engineer. And she became a teacher when I was born, but she was very crafty and very and we had loads of art books and we had financial resources and we would go to the museum and stuff. And I always remember, as far as I can remember, I always grew up and were like, I'm an artist. I'm an artist.
Yes, you are.
Je suis un artiste.
You look like one. You look like art.
That I curate the look. I curate them.
Your art.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I always, and my mom, who has some issues, and I'm sure she doesn't watch these videos, I tell her to
Hopefully.
I tell her to watch them, I'm sure she doesn't, and maybe
My mom wouldn't understand, so I can talk shit.
Oh. Mom, if you're watching and I'm criticizing you, I'm sorry, but please, let's talk about it. But she is a gifted artist. She would not teach me, and she would not have me take lessons from anyone else. She was like, if you want to learn something, just do it. And if you don't like it, just do it all over again. So I was a bit mad at her at the time for telling me that. But also, I think that's how I grew up, being like, I never doubted that I had style when I was a kid or even a teenager. And for God's sake, when I was a teenager, I doubted everything except for my art. I was like, I have this in my blood. This is who I am because I experimented so much.
But if your mom was an artist and she refused to teach you, right, and to go to classes, don't you regret that she could have taught you at least like basics, so it would have been easier later on?
I do, because my mom is also a color wizard. Like, she sees any color and she's like, oh, it's got this percentage of yellow, this percentage of blue, this percentage, and she can mix any color very quickly. She's really good at that. She's like Rain Man with colors. Amazing. And she never taught me color theory. I mean, what the fuck? But also, I cannot complain because I had access to materials, and I think that's a huge privilege. Like, I grew up in a house where, and plus she's a teacher, she's an art teacher now, so she had access to like free stuff that she would bring home from work. I'm not sure I'm allowed to say that, but I would have access to so much free material that I cannot complain. And also it was good advice. Like, I figured it out on my own anyway. So yeah.
Well, it's good for you.
It is good for me. I have huge amounts of privilege that I acknowledge, like, even despite the resentment that I might have.
Come on, ask me more questions.
Oh my god, so much pressure. What projects are you currently working on?
My sister. I'm painting my sister.
Nice.
I don't know. We've become friends maybe not recently, but it's been maybe 2 years that we've been really, really close, and just we have the most amazing relationship now, because she's 7 years younger than I am, so we would fight constantly when we lived in the same house, and now I wish we were roommates.
But you will be.
Yeah. So my name is Veronika, and it means
Véronique.
Véronique. It means Véronique. But it also means the one that brings victory.
Oh.
And my little sister's name is Victoria. She's a fucking victory, right?
Oh,
so
you bring her.
Yeah, so I was thinking, if I paint her, and she will become my victory. Because
so smart.
Right? And then I think my work is mindless.
It's crazy.
Stupid. But when I look at her works, like,
they're so good. They're so beautiful.
It's hard for me to explain what I think or what I feel. It's easier for me to paint it.
Yeah, that's why you're a painter.
So I paint my little sister. That's why I'm staring here now, because these are the...
And thankfully the camera is just next to it, so...
Yeah, so I can look at my sister.
I mean...
Yeah, so she came over the summer, and I took her picture in front of our apartment here, took her pictures and just started working on that. And I changed the whole idea about the series, I think at least 4 times, till I finally found what I wanted to do.
I have another question. So you recently, I'm gonna go on like to be full radio person now, because I'm deepening my voice. You recently figured out that your style is like, you do drawing with graphite first, and then you spray it, gesso it, blah blah blah, and then you put oil paints that are quite transparent on it. She's vocal about her technique on Instagram, so I'm not...
Yes, people learn.
Yeah, I'm not
it looks nice.
saying anything that is a secret here. But do you think that your style might change at some point?
Yes, I'm open to anything changing.
Cool.
I was afraid of change for too long in my life that now I cannot wait to see what else can become of me
Oh my god.
and my art.
I cannot wait to see either.
Yeah, but for now it feels just natural for me to paint this way, and I don't know, it might change.
Yeah.
Well, it would be good to change at some point, I think. I don't know. I'll just take it either way. If
Yeah.
it changes, then be it. If not, I'll have it.
You're preparing for an exhibition, right? It will be in Tychy?
Yes.
Did I say
Tychy, Poland. This is where I live
Tychy,
now.
Poland. Did I say it correctly?
Yes.
Tychy,
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 Tychy, Tychy.
Tychy, Tychy.
I love it.
I love it. Cool.
Yes, it will be somewhere here. I don't know when yet.
Do you have the place?
Oh yes, I do have a place.
Okay.
I haven't been there yet.
Okay.
It's
It's a chill exhibition then.
yes, I want to be chill. I want to produce my work when I'm not under pressure. My works recently started selling very well, so I don't have to care about the money as much as I used to. So I can paint in my own pace with the exhibition, which is also amazing because I can change stuff, take some time, look at it, see if it needs something else, something more. Yeah, I'm in a very good position and very privileged position right now with my art. And I've been working on it for the past year and a half, like every day.
You deserve it so much.
I know I do. I'm so happy I have it now.
Your life is so beautiful. Like
It is
touched
beautiful.
Everything. The apartment, the cabin in the mountains, the husband, the painting studio, the talent, the
Yeah.
beauty,
I think it
the
now.
wits.
The looks, yes. I think what changed the most is how I see the world and my life. I'm appreciative of everything I have, and because I've been to Italy. I don't know why I said it this way, but
I've been to Italy.
yeah, and it's so beautiful. I love Italy. It was
Yeah.
so amazing, and I thought I wish I could live here. But then immediately I thought, what about a small apartment in Tychy? I love it too, and I
the
could
two squirrels.
Yeah, I have 2 squirrels living somewhere in front of my apartment. and
Insert
just-
clip of the squirrels because I have one.
Yeah, and I love squirrels.
Yeah.
And then-
Squirrels are your religion. Yeah. Your identity.
Yes. So the way I see my
Yeah.
life is now, it's so much better. Oh, also because I think I calmed down a little
Yeah.
and chilled.
Therapy.
Oh yes. Oh my god.
Therapy.
I love therapy.
Me too. Really do have to put the cinnamon rolls in the oven, and then I could ask Janek if he wants to make an appearance on the show.
He's a little star.
On the Ariane and Janek show.
I
Yeah.
never know how to pronounce your last name, and whenever I
Aha.
send you some packages, I'm just Arkuris.
Yeah, whenever I send you a package as well, I'm like, copying your address and your name being like, your address is really weird. Do you want to learn how to say my name?
I know your first name, Ariane.
Ariane, okay.
G.
Ris.
Ariane Argiris.
Argiris.
Ariane Argiris.
Yeah.
So what's been happening?
So this is my husband, Janek.
I'm the husband, Janek.
He's
Hello.
my new friend.
Janek, what do you like about my art?
Straight to the
Talking
Okay.
about me.
compliments. Yeah.
You're a sucker for compliments. Okay, I love the color palettes that you use. I love now that you like stumbled across the new style and found your like expressionist landscapes way of painting. I like the layers you do. I like how like the composition connects. I don't know. I love it. I love and I love the way you paint faces and how the light plays on the faces. I like this.
Thank you.
Oh, and in your new paintings, I love how like the people are just blending in the nature.
Oh, I love that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called recycling.
Recycling.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, because when you die, you go back to the earth.
Oh, it's a metaphor about how you go back to the earth.
I will one day.
Dust to dust.
It will be once anybody asks for a plaque for a museum.
Oh yeah,
Then it's
and
a
then it will be
critique.
critique of Polish society.
Nice.
Do you know Ariane's art?
I know
That
some
was
of your
gonna be my next
portraits, your self-portraits. I love your self-portraits.
Really?
I love like how you, when you draw your face, it's like, oh, it's so awesome because like it's the inner you. It looks that way. Yeah, yeah. And I love the leaves that you did today.
Oh,
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday, yeah. But it's okay. I accept the compliment.
Okay, so that was yesterday, but I still love them. They were very colorful and very pretty.
I love how you give compliments. You're very good at giving compliments.
He's very
I'm the best.
I feel like my YouTube community is going to give me a lot of compliments about your looks and style because they love good stylish men over here. But if you didn't know,
And I'm one of them.
you're one of them. You're a
Oh,
very
thank you.
stylish person.
She made me. No, she didn't.
she made me.
She would say she did, because she mostly did.
I
She didn't.
encouraged.
But you kind of,
I encouraged.
because I feel safe with you.
Yeah, I think what I can say is a good relationship, a good safe relationship. You two blossomed in it,
Yeah, we
and
did.
it's beautiful to see.
You're
But
welcome.
what I was about to say is the internet doesn't know that Janek is also a very gifted singer and an artist.
He is.
He is. He doesn't know it yet.
He
But
can
one
play
day-
piano,
Yeah, guitar.
guitar, ukulele, and harmonica.
So he's an artist. You will
Thank
hear
you.
more of him in the future. I can
You
tell
will?
you.
Will they? Will you?
Yes, you will become.
I hope
I'm
so.
I'm sure they will.
You'll be famous one day.
Yeah, I love Leonard Cohen. You should listen to Leonard Cohen. And I just discovered I've been taking an hour-long nap to a new album by Nuduzo Makatini. I'm probably butchering the name. He's a South African jazz musician who like marries Western jazz, like I don't know, like this kind of avant-garde jazz with. Stop, you French person!
Sorry.
But he connects this kind of style of Western jazz with like traditional African music
Oh.
very well, and like it was. It's not only great to nap to. It's actually probably, I think a lot of people wouldn't find that the greatest napping music because it's very kind of a lot of things are happening in those pieces, but highly recommend.
You would recommend it
Highly.
to the YouTube community
To the YouTube community.
of the 1,062 people, I think.
Wow. Can you imagine 1,000 people sitting like
No, that
in
wouldn't
front
be
of us
room.
and listening to our blabbering?
I mean,
Wow.
I'm not sure the 1,000 subscribers all watch all of my
Please
videos.
do.
Please do.
You should.
You should.
Ariane is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're not returning them to France.
We are, unfortunately, but I will come back. And you will come to France and I will shower you in cheese gifts.
Oh, we love those.
Yeah, cheese gifts are the best. Should we call Vincent so that people can see Vincent?
Vincent!
Vincent.
This is Vincent. He's the cutest. He's such a nice dog. Insert dog footage because I have loads. The love. I got it. The love. Vincent loves me as well. He loves
He
me.
does.
Boop, 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 boop. What's the word?
Dupka.
Dupka. Dupka. Oh yeah. My cat is going to be horrified when she sees I'm fraternizing with a Polish dog. So, what is the plan, Werka? Are we gonna all three have a a cool podcast where we talk about
I
art
hope so.
stuff. I hope
Art
so.
stuff. Yeah.
Art
That would be
stuff.
cool.
Oh my god, this video is going to be chaotic. I love it.
I love it too.
I love it too. I hope that the people who watch this video know how much fun I'm having with you all. If you want Werka to start her own YouTube channel and outgrow me in
I
a
do.
week, you should leave a comment that
I
says...
really don't know what can I be
Sorry.
possibly talking about.
She knows a
Art.
shit ton about art history. You know, like a lot about African American art. You know quite a lot about Polish art, and
You could just talk about your process and people would watch it in seconds.
yeah.
I'm immensely inspired by your sketchbooks.
I mean,
Really.
really?
You're so brave with color and just putting in there. I want to be just like you with my sketchbooks.
Oh, honey,
Actually
I want to be
finish
just
them.
like you. I want to make finished art. It's funny, you want to have sketchbooks and I want to make finished
You're
art.
going to become cute amalgamations of each other.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's destiny.
Yeah, we're each other's muses. And that's why we're the crippled and the goblin.
I'm melting in between the two of you.
But you need a nickname.
I need a nickname.
Yeah. I mean, the cripple, the goblin, and the wizard. You can be the wizard.
Could be.
I'd love to be the wizard, but it sounds so pretentious.
No. If,
No?
if someone else gave you the nickname, do you think
Okay.
your husband is a wizard?
I do.
Oh, honey! The cripple?
Well,
the goblin and the
he's
wizard.
very knowledgeable. He knows everything. I like how smart you are and how well spoken you are when it comes to art.
Oh,
Thank you.
Really.
I just pretend. I feel like I just pretend.
You don't pretend. I love how great you are when you give compliments. You're very kind, but very specific with the compliments that you give. I think you have a beautiful voice. I think you have a beautiful heart. And I think that you don't realize how cool you are, which is a shame, but someday you will.
You know what? Because I have two wolves inside of me.
I love this.
One of them is like quite shy and withdrawn, and the other one really wants
Is a
cinnamon
star.
buns.
The other one is a paycock.
Yeah. So
You are a color.
so I feed them with cinnamon buns.
They're gonna be ready in a quick bit. I have two wolves inside of me. One is an attention whore, and the other one is a little baby old lady. Yeah.
But
That's so weird.
I am weird.
baby old lady,
I'm like
little baby old lady.
I am both
You
like
are a baby
little
old lady,
kid
yeah.
and a grandma.
But you also have like a really beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you.
Like you should sing. You're both in the valley of despair of the Donny and Kruger effect. Oh, it's I should call it the
What?
What?
the,
Pardon?
the Donny Kruger effect. You know the Donny Kruger effect?
No.
It's
Do we? Do we?
you do not.
I do not.
It's the kind of there's been an experiment, like a social experiment of sorts, I guess, where people who know very little about a subject feel very confidently about that subject, and then like the more you learn, you kind of
Lose confidence.
lose your confidence because you discover how much more there is to learn.
Yeah.
And you like when you just start learning and you just know the first thing, you think like you're an expert in the subject, and then you learn how much more there's to it, and you feel like, oh no, I know nothing. But then you actually bump back to like being confident once you're really good with it. Usually, it's funny because like when you look up Donny and Kruger, there are these like fake
Charts?
that depict it, which are not actually the chart that is in the paper by Donning and Kruger.
Okay.
So people have like this effect, about this effect.
Oh.
People think they know more about Dunning-Kruger effect than they actually do, which is really funny because that's what it's about.
I feel
yeah.
like this is the
happens.
effect that I have talked about in one of my previous videos about sometimes you feel like you don't know how to draw anymore, and it's just because your eyes have your brain, like, because sometimes you will feel like, oh, I don't know how to do anything anymore, like I have lost all my abilities, but it's just that you have gotten better at seeing, and your hands just do the same thing, but you see it differently. So that's a part of the effect that you were talking about, maybe?
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's an aspect of the thing that happens.
Do you want to know something funny? I always wanted to have a YouTube channel, and I used to have a singing YouTube channel. Yeah, I used
Is
to
it
have
out there? Is it still out there?
No, it's the same YouTube channel, and I
Okay.
took out the singing videos. I used to write out concepts of YouTube channels that I could have. And one of the concepts was I wanted to have a YouTube channel where I cooked, and while I cooked, I improvised songs about what I was doing. So kind of
Wow.
live musical theater. That was a concept that I wanted to explore at some point.
I
Yeah.
want to watch it.
You would want to watch it. I would be like, just rolling the dough, making cinnamon buns. Yeah. You know.
Oh, I love
I
it.
love it.
Chili-dap-doo-dap.
Wow, nice.
I don't know.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
So niche. Maybe I will. It would be funny if I made this channel and it grew like exponentially in like a week, and my art YouTube channel would stagnate like it does. That would be funny.
It would.
Yeah. I think we could talk like this for hours, but I'm starting to smell the cinnamon buns. I think that's. I think maybe we could stop the video, and if you want a sequel. I mean, they're so pretty. You're so pretty, both of you. Both of you.
Me and
Stop
the
it.
missus.
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh, stop it. Continue. Go on. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us
Thank you for having us in my art studio.
Yeah, I was gonna say, all right.
in our house. It's also my office. The art
it was
studio.
shared.
This, I didn't put it in the frame because it looked
It's-
too messy if it was in the frame.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty.
It's massa.
I'm so glad that I know you and that you both are my friends now.
We are so happy to know you as well. Thank you for sharing.
If you got this far in the video, you should definitely follow, because I assume you're subscribed to Ariane.
If you're not, please subscribe.
You follow Ariane on Instagram, and you should definitely follow Werka and Werka on Instagram as well.
Werka and Werka.
And if you watched this far, honestly, I feel like you could follow me on Instagram. I never post there, and I'm probably not gonna.
You are.
So you never know. I'm probably not gonna do it.
What's your handle? Jan dot something?
I'm not sure.
Maciejewski?
Oh no, I
That's your
don't.
name?
Is it the last name first or the?
No,
I think
M.
it's Jan.m.Maciejewski. I think so.
Maciejewski. Nice.
Find me.
And
Or don't.
if you watched this far, you should definitely leave a long comment with anything you've liked. And
Squirrels with squirrels.
what?
Just the word squirrels, like.
How do you
repeated.
say squirrel in your native language?
Yes. I want to know all. I want to know.
Yeah, and all the questions that you want to ask us. And if you want us to shut up, just, I mean,
Go away.
You've
You're
probably
awesome.
went away if you wanted.
yeah, if you wanted us to shut up, you probably didn't watch this one. Oh my god, this is going to be such a fun video. I love that we did this. Let's go eat some cinnamon buns and watch Kiki's delivery service. Yes! Thank you, ta-ta! Ta-ta!
Bye.
Vincent! Say goodbye!
Vincent.
Vincent!
Vincent!
Yay! Oh!
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So many hugs, so many hugs. Yeah. Oh, you're too cute.
Kurwa.
Kurwa! Yeah, kurwa. Yeah.
It's the first word you have to learn when you come to Poland.
yeah.
It can mean anything.
yeah.
When you're amazed, kurwa. When you're scared,
kurwa!
when you're angry,
Kurwa!
that was cute angry. That was cute angry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you can't stand up, stand out.
Oh honey. drop the mic. I think that's a good closing statement.
Geese. My geese.